Tim, my big take on this, change the name, don't change the name. I don't really care. The issue is I just don't want people to be labeled racist when there's no real malice going on here. I mean, what do you think about that?
There are so many names right now in the sports world that could be labeled as racist. We're going to start tearing down team names all over the place. Blackhawks, Indians, Redskins. There's a segment of the population that believes it's racist.
Isn't there something to be said that this is a little bit of an honorific? Because you don't name your teams, you know, the Nepean Nerds or something. You name them something that evokes power and presence and something you don't want to mess with, you know, Senators, Centurions, Panthers, something like that. And Redskins is like talking about the strength and power of, you know, First Nation, you know, historic First Nations warrior groups, I would assume, is the idea.
Sure, I see it that way as well. I have a skin color that is white for me, but for me to say what offends a certain segment of our population, Aboriginals, Native Americans, I'm probably not the best guy to ask. Am I offended by the use?
Two white guys here talking about what offends Aboriginal guys. Yeah, I know it's a little rich, but yeah.
It's a little rich, and what we're being told right now, there are some people in Ottawa that are taking offense, in particular with the name Redskins and the Nepean Redskins, and the organization is certainly taking a long, hard look at it. Possibly is going to have to change its name, and that certainly goes with a price tag, and that price tag could be in excess of $100,000.
Well, I guess we'll hear from readers and on their thoughts, whether what they think about this. Hopefully, we'll also hear from some First Nations readers too. It'd be interesting to get their feedback on it.
For sure, and the interesting thing about that is I've talked to some First Nations people, some Aboriginals, and they're certainly telling the Redskins organization to stay the course. It certainly is a great divide. Some people take offense to it. Some Aboriginals take offense, and others are saying not offensive at all.
Cool. I think that's a good clip.